Hello everyone, Rufus T on the campaign trail from Hollywood or Hollywood, California, or maybe Hollyweed, California now. Home of rock stars and degenerates putting satanic messages on wax and harboring dreams of becoming movie stars. You know, the kind of dream that and $1 get you a hot dog. Oversexed, overcrowded, and in a rush, where you can not only get run over by a bus, you can get run over by a cannabis. And if you are out for a stroll, it's probably because you do it for a living. Well, it's a modern-day Gomorrah, just overrun with vice and Jimmy Crack religion. And yet they flock here, these ignorant little apes, so easily bamboozled by little tinsel and glamour. They're not even aware of their own miserable existence. We're in a city where the rich live in total denial of the poverty around them. Why, it's just embarrassing. It's a city where somehow it's become fashionable to pick your clothes like an Indian beggar at a bazaar. And if you want to talk about bazaar, I couldn't believe my own eyes, but apparently the whole hippie LSD swinging culture is still out here. Well, that's what my grandfather said. When you take California cannabis and kooks, that's what you get. And apparently these kind of perversions have been most recently showcased in this city at this theater.
Now, while I'm here in Hollywood, I'd like to address which I think is a most egregious thing, and which I plan on making a very vital part of my campaign, which is the prevalence of things like violence, foul language, and a general lack of decorum in the current cinema. Now, I am told, I haven't seen it myself yet, that the purveyor of violence on the screen, who is most widely admired at this time, is Mr. Quentin Tarantino. I believe that's an Italian name. And he has currently got on his marquee something called Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, ironically enough. Now, I remember when Hollywood was the land of dreams, beautiful girls dancing and music.
But apparently at the movies now, people having their gonads bit off is considered the height of entertainment.
Now, even more abhorrent to me, and what I consider a stain on my own personal childhood, is this gentleman has the gall to be showing Mary Poppins on the same screen as this reported fest of blood and violence. Now, I can't think of a more horrific pairing since old Leopold and Loeb got together. So this is the kind of juxtaposition this young filmmaker wants to put on the marquee. Well, then I will continue to speak virulently against the kind of violent cinema this Mr. Quentin Tarantino Italian has been putting on the marquee.
Now, just up the road from this cesspool cinema, I understand, is the Mexican restaurant where the great actress Sharon Tate ate her very last meal. Now, of all the spicy humans I enjoy eating, like the Filipinos, Thais, and Szechuan Chinese, I do favor a good Mexican now and then.
Now, this is the very table where Sharon sat that night. It's still hot.
Well, I can see why she had her last meal here. There wasn't one chili pepper stuffed Mexican in sight. Well, apparently these two cowboys had a favorite watering hole inside the Casa Vega. I thought I'd pay it a little visit, because there are constituents I'd like to eat everywhere, especially the pre-marinated type. Unfortunately, the drinking that was going on here was about as slow as a shuttle bus of bingo players in St. James Parish, so I moved on. Now, what I find unrealistic about these cowboys is when we go drinking in Louisiana, we forget how to call a cab to go home. Well, when in Rome.